Hello, and this is Clay, and I'm filling up trays with quail eggs, checking to make sure there's no cracked ones. So far, everything looks good. This is a little time consuming because they're so small. See how tiny these are? They look like a little Holstein cow with all the spots on. You know what a Holstein cow is. I'm sure you, if you don't, you drink enough of her milk. But some of these are enormous eggs for being quail, because these are quail holders for the incubator, and some of them fit right in nice, and other ones are sticking way up. These are supposed to be the jumbo quaternic, and as you can see, they are quite jumbo. I ordered 120. And I don't want these to get crushed, so I want to put the bigger ones on the other side there. Hopefully they don't bang against the thing and crack the eggs before. It's probably why they have the rack so far apart. Hopefully we don't get a bunch of cracked eggs. I'm trying to keep the small ones to the, because when these roll back the other way, they'll be touching the racks. Try to get the bigger ones on one side and the small ones on the other. So far, no cracked ones, which is a good sign.
What does the temperature have to be?
99.5 to 100 is ideal.
How long, like if your quail lays an egg and you find it, how long can you keep it before you have to put it in the incubator?
Well, they recommend you to get the hatch 5 days.
Oh, 5 days?
Yeah, you can hold them for 10, but your fertility is a lot lower. So you want to try to get them in the incubator. That's why you want 4 or 5 hens, so that they're all laying about the same time. I'm hoping that this works out without any of these. When it rocks back the other way, it doesn't take a chance at crushing any of them. They don't seem to bother too much. We'll see. Alright, I gotta get another tray, and we'll pause this and we'll show you when it gets full.
Okay, Clay has some more eggs. He's got, what, a total of 3 trays, but the last one's not as full.
Right. Another egg upside down. You have to put them in point down, because on the eggs, the point, the round part of the top is the air sac.
These look like those malted milk balls things.
They're also different colored.
Well, somebody was saying that they're like a fingerprint.
Yeah, each egg, it's like a Holstein cow. No two are identical. Because the spots, no two spots are identical on a quail egg.
And then,
see, some of them got like swirls, and other ones have spots.
And now you can't crack these either.
Oh,
like if I'm
eating, if you crack it, there's no good. I mean,
no, but I mean, it's when you go to cook them. You can't crack them on the pan.
Yeah, you can, but you're gonna get little bits of shell when you do that. They suggest you use an egg cutter or a knife. So.
Now, I was reading somewhere today that some guy ate 30 quail eggs in another country because somehow,
I guess, were raw, though.
They said that somehow he thought that, I guess they say that they're as good as Viagra. And I guess it killed the guy, but they're not sure if it was the eggs.
He probably ate raw eggs and got salmonella poisoning.
Well, somebody else ate a bunch of eggs, too. It was 28, but it wasn't quail. So I guess it's, you know, you just have to, like anything else.
That's perfectly round, so I'm not going to know which end is the...
Oh, boy.
That's odd. Well, take a chance.
So, I mean, but I guess quail eggs are what, are high in protein, or?
Very high in protein. They're almost better than a chicken egg for you.
It looked like they were like the perfect food, almost.
I have to keep looking to make sure there's no cracks. A huge one. I'm going to put that one there.
Okay, so we have 106 eggs?
No, we have 126 eggs.
Okay, so we'll see how many end up hatching.
We'll keep track of all the counts and keep track of all the babies and how many that survive and how many we lose, because the first 3 days for baby quail are the most critical. That was kind of green. Must have been a Martian quail. Some of them are just enormous.
So there's a lot of different types of quail too.
Oh yeah, gable quail, California quail. Trying to get these put where they're small, large, and that way they...
Now that we're incubating, I would just about like to keep our incubator running. Hatch everything.
Well, we've got a lot of stuff to hatch. We'll have probably some geese in the spring to deal with.
And we got the guinea hen outside hiding the nest.
This is like playing dominoes here. They're trying to fit them
in the right hole.
Yeah, so that they aren't getting smacked against each other.
The colors are really cool.
I think next time we do it, we won't put so many into the one incubator. I'll space these trays farther apart. I have to go get the last of them, so.
Okay, we'll put this on pause, guys. And so these are like the really cool eggs in here. And who knows, maybe in the future, if you send us some eggs, maybe we'll try to put it in the incubator or vice versa or something. But just to see what comes of it. But these are pretty cool. Here comes Clay with more eggs.
The last of them.
The last of the eggs. Good thing they're not snake eggs. Or alligator eggs.
Snake eggs? These are enormous too.
Turtle eggs. Snapping turtle eggs. Which I don't think I've ever seen a snapping turtle.
I have. When I was a kid, we used to go down to the creek. Not the crick, the creek.
The crack.
Here.
The creek.
People in the city think it's a crick. It's not, it's a creek.
No, we say creek.
We say creek.
Well, I say that because I'm from the city. Suburbs.
These ones on the outside can go over here, so they're not, I know they're not going to bang into anything. Now, this incubator is a hovabator, and it has 2 trays in the bottom, both for water. You only fill the one that's marked for water. Now we have 6 eggs left over, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let them ride.
Will they be okay?
Yeah, I'll let them ride on the top.
And then at one point, when do we candle them? Do we candle them at all?
In 7 days we'll candle them.
And then we can start deciding what's staying and what's
hopefully
going.
These don't rock around where they're going to fall. They should be setting up like this, but
good thing people don't come out of big eggs like this.
Kind of hard to.
Maybe our mothers would have not incubated.
Kind of hard to set them up. I don't know. They have to deal with it. Well, if they don't, they don't. If they do, they do.
I'm getting silly.
I can't.
They look like rocks.
Yeah. Rocks from the pond. Okay, we're gonna have to do it that way.
Okay.
I don't want to end up losing them, so if, like I said. Alright, I'm going to close it up, and then we're going to... Now, what I did is I went to Stromberg.com, and I bought this. There's a probe and it gives you the proper temperature that it is. This light will go out when it gets up to temperature.
Okay.
And this is your humidity down at the bottom.
All right. So
while you're hatching, you want to keep it about anywhere 50 to 60. And when just before the hatch, you'll be filling both trays with water. About 3 days before the hatch, fill it up and bring that humidity up to 65 to 70. And always keep your heat at anywhere from 99.5 to 100. And you should have a pretty successful hatch.
okay.
Okay, this is Clay from Popel's Backyard Farm, and we'll do little updates, and when they hatch, we'll show you the hatch. Alright, bye-bye.